Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. I'm going to take a little departure from the car videos today. We're going to do a little blade changing and mowing on the Exmark. A few people have asked for some mowing videos. You can see my mower is filthy dirty. This is the Exmark S Series Laser Z, as you guys can see here. And I'll give you a quick shot underneath the deck. I don't know how well it's going to show, but we're going to replace these blades because they are very, very dull. So I'm going to get that set up, show you guys how I do it, and then we'll mow a little bit and let you guys see how I do that. Stay tuned. Okay, first thing I do, and you guys are probably going to think I'm nuts, but I put some ramps underneath the front. And the reason I'm doing this is because I need to raise the mower so I can access the blades underneath. In the back, I have to jack it up as well, and I put 3 pieces of, I don't know, 3/4 inch pieces of wood underneath each tire to lift it up. And the reason I have to do that is because once I put the attachments on my drill, wherever my drill went off to, it has to be high enough, here I'll show you here, so that once the socket's on the end of this, I can put it on the bolt and still have clearance underneath to be able to drop that bolt. So I have to lift it up a little bit in the rear as well to be able to do that. So how I do that, I have a jack, this is just a car jack, and I just jack it up at the rear here, and then I slide these pieces of wood underneath, and that gets it high enough so that I can do what I need to do. So let me show you that. Get you set up here so the camera hopefully doesn't fall down and break and, you know, that kind of thing. Here we go. Very simple. We'll just slide these underneath like so. Not complicated. And then we'll lower the mower back down on those, of course, because I don't want to be working under it with it just held by the jack. You could use jack stands for this. I don't have any, so I just use wood. Here we go. Let's lower it back down gently, very gently. There. And then I will put the jack back under it, just like that, just to hold it a little bit, just as an extra precaution. It's really overkill, but you can see both tires are supported by the wood pieces. So now I need to get my tools, get my creeper, get under there, and get these blades off. All right, we're gonna crawl under here now. I've got everything I need. I've got my DeWalt, I believe it's called a hammer drill. I can't remember right now. Got a, let's see, this is a 3/4 inch 6-point socket. That's important. The 6-point socket gives you better hold on these bolts to get them off. The hammer drill works really well. A regular drill, good luck. So what I was talking about before, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. Yes, I did. Is the length of the, you know, from end to end of the drill. You have to have room underneath, obviously, to be able to get the drill on the bolt and then lower it. That's why I have to lift the mower up. Otherwise, I couldn't get this under there. I also use this, what do they call this thing? I don't know what they call it, but it fits over the blade so that it can bind up against something so that when you're loosening the screw, the blade doesn't spin. These things, other than using a chunk of wood or something, they work fantastic. This one is from Skag. It's a part number 483394. You guys can see that, I don't know. If anybody's looking for one of these, in my opinion, if you're changing mower blades frequently or not frequently, you need one of these. So let's see about getting under here. I'm not sure how good of an angle I can get you guys. I think pretty good. Stick this on the end of the blade. Oh, I forgot one thing. One very important thing. When you're underneath your mower, you need to take the spark plug wires off of the engine so that by chance it doesn't somehow start. I always do that. Kind of forgot this time. All right, took care of that. Now let's get this blade off of here. And there you go. It's just that easy. You can see how this tool makes it a lot simpler to do. Let me tell you. So now we'll take our gloves off and we'll grab our new blade. And always important too to make sure that, you know, you get them on the right way. So let's go ahead and get our little holder back on here. And our nut. Like so. Put this back up in here. Actually, what we should do is put that little geared looking piece back in there first. That will make it much easier to do stuff, let me tell you. So let's go ahead and get the blade back up there first. Like so. And then we'll get our can be a little cumbersome, let me tell you. Alright. Alright, let's tighten that down. I will hand tighten that, but to get it up at least tightened up enough, I'll use my ratchet. I don't like to use the ratchet to tighten them all the way because I don't want to over tighten it, so we will hand tighten it. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Turn you guys around a little bit. Give you a little high speed action, I think. That's number 2. Let's head over and take care of number 3. Let's get back under here and get this last blade off. Alright, snug this one. And now I'll go grab a wrench. We'll hand tighten these and then we shall be done. Alright, just use a simple ratchet. Tighten these down by hand. Because I don't know why I do it this way. Just like I do it this way. And of course we need our caddy because the blades are going to want to spin. Alright, and that is how you change, or how I change, mower blades on my zero turn. So let's get the thing down, sweep out what's under it if anything came off. Usually I'll clean the deck when I'm doing this, but I don't have time today. So the new blades are on. We're gonna lower it and I'll show you a little mowing. Okay, it's mowing time. First, a couple of things. What do I use when I mow? Sunglasses, hat, ear protection. These things are loud. Wear ear protection. It's got a radio in it. I can jam while I'm mowing. Gloves. Why do I wear gloves? Because I like to. So let's get this thing started and get out there. Okay, 3.5 hours later or so, the mowing is done. So I'm going to take you guys on a little tour and show you the finished product and show you what 5 acres looks like. When I bought this place, I really didn't understand what 5 acres was. So maybe there's some others out there who don't either. So let's start up the gator here. Might be a little loud, I don't know. Start off looking back through there. That is that's the house on the right there, and then way out there is a 2-car garage, I guess. But this is one side of the fenced-in area of the house. And then we'll head off this way. What I'd call the side, I guess. Goes over to about where those power utility things are, right there. You guys can see those, and then straight down to the road, I guess. Over there is the other side of the property where we were before. This is what I'd call the front. All of this in here with all of these trees, that's the front area. This, of course, goes all the way down, if you can see, to the street up there. It's a flag-shaped lot. Right where that rock there is the corner where it goes on down to the road, which my side is to the right, and then on down to the end here. So we mowed all of this, as you guys can see. Takes probably about 45-50 minutes to mow this whole area here. And it goes from where I showed you the rock up there. That is not my building there. To that pole, if you guys can see it right here in the corner, there's a pole there. So it goes from there back to that rock, and then from that pole this way, this is the top part of the flag, I guess you'd say. Got some really nice old oak trees here. This thing is humongous. Pretty cool. We have a few of those. Kind of hard to tell how wide it is maybe in the video, but that's the base. Continuing on, it goes down to the end here. These trees that you see here are the apple and pear trees. starting to bud a little bit. Or actually, they've already budded. They're starting to grow fruit. Some willows and things back here. Poplar trees or something. I don't know what they are, but that building right there is the back of the two-car garage that I showed you in the beginning. And on there is the other side of the house. But from that pole I showed you all the way to just on the other side of this tree right in front of us, right there in the corner where you can see the higher grass maybe, right about there is where it goes to, and then it turns and goes back on up to the side of the property, I guess. I figure it's about an acre that's fenced in there, maybe a little more, I'm not sure. Then on the left here is the high bay garage that you guys have seen before. This is the back side of it. And then on up here to the corner where you can see the difference in height in grass, hopefully, is where it stops and turns left, going back down the edge out to the street, on down that way. So that's basically what I mow. That's 5 acres, the whole property. Of course, the house footprint and the building take up some of that. So it's not like it's a full 5 acres. It's probably about 4.5, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyway, that is the finished product. I am done. I do enjoy doing it. Some people probably wouldn't, I suppose, but I do. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed my little mowing video. Kind of a blade change / mowing thing. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't before. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day.